Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Phil Murphy. Johnny Boy is the producer. She is a Nauticus 27 foot. And by the way, she will be called Destiny, because that is what it's going to be. Our destiny to get her on the high seas, ploughing through all the 20-foot waves. And actually it's not, is it?
It's going on the canal.
It's going on the canal, yeah. I must get that out of my head. Yes. The 3-inch waves as we plough on in one direction. Yes, that's what we're going to do. But before we do any of that malarkey, it's episode 41. And you know what we're going to be doing? We're going to be putting some oak edging on edges. And that's what we're going to do. So without further ado, play the music and we shall get on with it. And I am assuming we are rolling.
Can you see it now?
No, can't see anything at all. It's just one black void.
Oh, it's there. I can see it.
Right, okay, well that's cool. As long as it's rolling, because I'm going to get the iron in my hand and I'm going to do this. I've never done this before. I'm quite excited. So, I'm assuming I pick the iron up and I just go over it. Like so. And the glue melts. Does it not? I don't know how many times I'm supposed to do it. Actually, am I supposed to have steam on it? I'm not, am I?
Well, did you read the instructions?
No. No. It didn't come with the instructions, actually. I think you're supposed to do it dry, which, looking at it, seems okay. Should we have a look at it? Ow, God, that's hot. Seems to be stuck. I think we're stuck, John.
Well, that was the idea.
Yes, I know, but you know, you know when you've never tried something like that before. Right, well, I think that's the first bit done. Right. I think I need my Stanley knife.
Or
do I wait till it's cool?
Yes.
Right. Well, what I'll do is I'll put that one out of there. And
Can I stop you?
Yeah, I was going to say, should I put one on there?
Put the next piece up to the overhang.
There?
Yes.
Oh, alright.
We'll give it a try.
Well, if you think that I should do that, I'm going to do that. That's fairly not straight. So I'll just cut that there. Pair of scissors seems to cut this okay. Right. Yeah, but will I get the iron in that close? That's the thing.
I think you will.
Alright, I'm going for it.
And if you don't, once you've trimmed it,
I can do it again.
yes.
Right. Okay, I'm going left-handed. Got that straight on there, yeah. Yeah. I'm going on. I'm going on. Going on, guys. Actually, if I do it that way and get right to the edge.
That's what I thought you would do.
Of course you did. Not touching that, it's too hot. Well, feels quite easy to do that. I'm impressed with the colour as well. What do you think?
Pan out, yeah, or pull out. Looks fantastic.
Doesn't it?
Yes, really impressive.
Yeah, I think we've got a great colour match there. And then I suppose you can actually buy a tool, can't you, to actually cut the edge. I don't know what the tool's called, but you can actually buy a tool.
I think you can. I don't know what it is.
No, I don't.
You wouldn't buy a tool just for these few pieces.
No, I suppose not. I think I can trim it in with the Stanley knife anyway. Or what's it, box cutter? Box cutter. Right, I'm going to now go up there and get the Stanley knife and put a new blade in.
Shall I go and get it for you?
Why don't you go and get it for me? That'd be a really good job. Thank you very much. Works every time. While he's up there, I'll just start putting this on here. Might as well do this one as well. I find it easier doing it that way, John, like you said. Because I can actually see what I'm doing.
Yep.
Whereas I couldn't before.
Oh, you didn't waste any time with that.
No. Well, I thought I can't sit here staring into space.
All these jobs seem to be getting progressively easier.
Oh, don't say that. Oh. I think that needs a bit more on the end there. Oh, while you were up there, I could have asked you to get the shelf as well. I forgot the shelf's up there. It's all right, don't worry about that. I'll get it. It's all right, I'll get it.
Okay, where is it?
Oh, it's just inside the boat, actually.
Up and down like a bloody prize 90.
Sorry?
Where is it?
It's somewhere around there. It's like a faced piece of wood. There, that's it. Thank you. That's it. Out, burn, 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 burn. Don't do this at home, children. Burn. I think that's looking very splendid, that. Right. I wonder wonder if that's cool enough to trim. This blade's quite new. Let's just have a little look. I think with a bit of sanding, that edge will be alright, won't it?
Have a look. Yeah.
I mean, this actual stuff is slightly proud of the item that I'm doing, which is fine because I can, like I say, I can sand that down. I don't need to use a blade of such. But no, I'll leave that edge there because, as you say, I can put butt up to it. Can't I?
Indeed.
To that. Ow, that's hot. Why I keep doing that.
Doctor, it hurts when I do this. Well, don't do it then.
That's another buy. That's another subscriber gone. Right, well, we're getting there. He's probably going to speed this up as well. Aren't you?
No.
Oh dear. I make myself laugh sometimes. Well,
I wonder if you can get an end grain one as well.
I genuinely have got no idea on that. Right, blade in hand, new blade. I shall trim this off. I've just got 2 more edges to do. I've got this to do, but of course you don't need to see all of it, do you? You're going to be bored stiff. So maybe if you cut John, and then we'll go on to the next one after I finish this, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay, see you shortly. Okay, so all sides are now done. All I've got to do now is give it a very fine sand, and I'm using 120 grit. I'm not going any finer than that because it takes me forever. So I'm just going to go over the edges, and you end up with an edge like, basically like that. I don't know whether you can pick that up.
Yep.
There. Yeah. Nice and smooth. So I'm going to just whisk around these. It doesn't need much because they were fairly good to start with. Like so. And then these edges here, they seem to bruise themselves into one another. yeah, I think that it's really come together now. I really like that stuff. Quite taken with it. So I'll just go over sanding all of these, and then really the only thing that we have to do after that is, to be honest, I think I'm going to oil it before I put the hinges on, because I want the oil to get underneath and round and everywhere. So that's the next stage. So you don't need to see me sanding, do you? Of course you don't. I'll just quickly go over this and this and the little shelf, which you've not seen. That goes in there like so. Like so. I'm assuming that that is the top there, which it is. And I've put that 3/4 of the way up for a reason. Because if you need tall items and stuff, you can put them there, and the shorter items you can put on there. So that generally is what it's going to look like. So there we are. Right, I'll carry on sanding. We'll see you shortly. Right, welcome aboard once again. So this is now oiled, and I've gone as far as I can with this because we've still got to plumb everything in. So I can't actually fully fix things such as these pieces here, this ply that's just looking a bit rough, as is this and this. These can't be fixed because they're all going to have a beading on, a nice little beading going around, and there's going to be a light like that, and I think I showed you that on coffee break one time. That's going to go there. That's on a sensor, and that will light up as you approach the toilet. So, oh yes, and of course you already know about that one and that one as well that are going up there. Thinking about it, that might interfere with that door, John, as it's opening up. Might not. We'll have to wait and see. But I could put one there and there. Anyway, I've got more lights to make that the ambience nice. But I've put the toilet in and I've put everything in its place just to give you an idea, the overall picture of what it will look like. Of course, the only thing that's missing is a corner basin. That is on order, and that will be in another episode. But for now, I can call this finished because I need to move on to something else. There's still some parts that are on order, including the pipe work, etc., that we need to get that plumbed in, use the waste to go to the sink, etc., etc. But what do you think? I think it looks...
Good job, well done.
Yeah.
Ship shape and Bristol fashion.
Yes, I think so too. I think it looks really good. So what have we got to do to squeeze in on this episode? Yes, we have got something else. We have a hatch that is unupholstered. So that is going to get some treatment today. We're going to squeeze that in. It's quite straightforward. There's a cream moulding that I will show you downstairs that I've used as a template, because obviously that moulding goes around these edges to soften off all this area here. And then in the middle there is going to be an upholstered section, and what we're going to do it in, of course we're going to do it in this, that, so it'll match nicely. And then I'm hoping somewhere along this tip there are more of these little chrome studs that I can use here and here to match up with this. So I think it'll look very nice, and we're going to go downstairs now to do that. So let's go down. Right, welcome. You've come outside with me because it's a gorgeous day. Now, for your regulars, cast your mind back. That colour is the top of the boat, yeah? Yes. Now, when I did the top of the boat, I included this with the same paint. But of course, there's nothing inside the boat that is that colour. So therefore, I've got to change it. and I'm going to change it to, do you remember when we sprayed the other half of the ceilings in that textured paint? I've got some left and I'm going to spray it in that. Now, as you already know, there's not much left in these cans. Hot water, let them just chill out in there.
You don't want them chilled.
Let them cook in there.
Pressurised.
Build the pressurised can up to a point where it'll come out and it'll use all the can. So hopefully, I haven't tested these, hopefully they will work. Right. That's can number 1 gone. I don't think it's going to cover it all. Maybe it doesn't need to cover it all. Maybe we'll have a combination of the cream and texture. That's can number 2 gone. So, clearly we need some more. We thought that this would do, but alas, no. So we need to go and get some more. So you'll have to stay tuned, won't you? Bye for now. We've got a new can, which means we can put another coat on here. Now it's probably going to be at least another 2 to 3 coats, which obviously it's going to take a while for it to set between each one. So what we'll do is we'll get this one coated and then we'll move on to upholstering the bit that goes in the middle. Okay, so we'll just give this another coat. It's covering it quite nicely, that. Notice there's no ball bearings in these ones. Not that there was in the other. Right, I think that for now it's got a really good coat. Probably won't need much more on that, looking at it. You can get to see it's a really nice texture. So we shall leave that and we shall move on to the next. Right, so we're on with the last bit of this episode, and that is of course to put this fabric on that there. So that's the front, so I know which direction it's going. And also, if you remember on that one over there, we had the lines running that way, so I know I've got the design running correctly with the ceiling up there. So if you've watched the episodes before, you know exactly what I'm going to do now, and that is give it a dry spray.
They know the dance.
They do know the dance, you're quite right. Now, because we're outside and the sun is actually on it, it will tack off extremely quickly, so I will put this over immediately because I can feel it already tacking off. So I'm just going to come over to your side. And because it's only a small piece, it's going to be pretty easy. Famous last words. Okay, we can bring that over to there. There we go. That's tacked off fine. There we have it. So, you can now flick it over. Now what I'll do, just move that. That's just got a bit of spray on it. That's better. Right. So, once again, we put some relief cuts in this material and we don't go right to the edge. In fact, do we need as much? Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Now there's no real curves as such on this one, so you can space them out like so. And the reason for that, of course, is we keep the tension right on everything that we do. Let's put one there for a minute, and I think we'll go down there. We'll go like so. So we've got that, and we've got that. Okay, so just to go like that. So fine, right. Who just thought an ironing board would come in so handy? So as we get to the corners, we know we've got to go that way. So we take a triangle off there, and then one like so. Pull that across. Right, well, hopefully, I'll just pop them in here. There we go. So there you have it. Got our nice neat edges. I can't tell from where I am, but I'm assuming it looks neat. Yeah, so we're all good there. So of course, to install it, we're going to put those stainless steel things to copy what we did up there, and then we're good to go. But we can't really put that up yet because we've still got this that is wet. So that's about it. So I would say that's a wrap for this episode. We're not going to be here for the next 3 weeks, I think, in total, because we've both got commitments and we've both got to do stuff. So unfortunately, for the time being, there isn't going to be videos going out on 3 consecutive Fridays. So bear with us. Thanks for watching. Please keep sending in your pictures of your boats if you've got one. That would be great, because we do like to see what people have got if you've got a boat. And please like and subscribe. And hopefully you'll see us in about 3 to 4 weeks' time. See you later, and bye for now.